We told them. We told them. The product sucks. The product fucking sucks. That's why I tuned out of it. You see this? It's the face of a disgraced man that deserved better. Anyways, melodrama and theatrics aside, this is surprisingly big. Well, not surprisingly big, but it's surprising in the fact that this is what might actually bring about the change that I've been bitching about, that a lot of other people have been complaining about. So I've got a couple of lineup of articles here. I'm probably going to get them a little out of order, so I apologize for my unprofessionalism in that. But then again, I'm not a professional. I'm an amateur when it comes to this. Also, hurt heel. Ha. So, what we got here is that Vince McMahon steps back as WWE CEO amid investigation of an alleged employee affair. Now, the Wall Street Journal covered this. I did try to get up the Wall Street Journal article, but they're like, well, you got to subscribe to us, and you have to pay $8 a month. Pay us money to report for you. I'm not paying them $8 a month. I'm sorry. So, I did manage to get the info that I wanted, and that is, who is he having an affair with based upon this $3 million investigation? So, what we got here, and links to these articles that I got will be down below, so you know I'm not making shit up. Salem's down there attacking a waistband. He's looking at me like, what are you looking at, dude? Anyways. My apologies. My cat's distracted me. So today, WWE CEO Vince McMahon voluntarily, quote-unquote, stepped back from his roles within the company amid an ongoing investigation of an alleged affair and payout with a WWE employee, according to the Wall Street Journal. I would leave a link to that article, but let's just subscribe to them, or if you've got some workaround to their paywall, I can't provide a link to that. So, apologies. His daughter, Stephanie McMahon, will serve as the wrestling promotion's interim CEO and chairperson. He is still in charge of creative talent, by the by. Yesterday, the Wall Street Journal revealed WWE's board reportedly launched an investigation back in April regarding a $3 million hush money payment to a former employee. Didn't Donald Trump do the same damn thing not too long ago? Or not too long ago, but like a while ago. That whole, Stormy Daniels or whatever. Anyways, I digress. According to the WSJ, Wall Street Journal, the woman who was hired as a paralegal back in 2019 signed a separation agreement with McMahon in January that barred her from discussing or disparaging her relationship with him. A WWE spokesperson also told the paper that the relationship with the ex-paralegal was consensual. So it's not like she was coerced, blackmailed, anything like that. Allegedly, it was consenting between the two of them. Was it appropriate? Clearly not, but it's not like he took advantage of her, although we'll see what the investigation from WWE's board of directors shows. WWE board members reportedly learned of McMahon's alleged hush money payout following a series of anonymous emails from someone who claimed to be friends with the former WWE paralegal, the woman he was having an affair with. An internal probe issued by WWE's special committee found that McMahon issued similar non-disclosure agreements with former female WWE employees that also alleged misconduct from McMahon, as well as WWE's head of talent relations, John Larnamangiadis. I'm not going to pronounce his name correctly because fuck that guy, according to WSJ's report. I have pledged my complete cooperation to the investigation by special committee, and I will do everything possible to support the investigation, McMahon said in a joint press release with the WWE Board of Directors. And you can see all the blue. You know, if you want to click the links that I'm going to leave down below, get more information, click them at your own discretion. I'm obviously not going to sit here and read through every single detail. I'm just going to kind of give you the general facts, and if you want to get more, then by all means, jump in there. And again, a lot of this is all alleged. Nothing's been proven so far. It's an investigation. It's ongoing, so we will learn more as things develop. I have also pledged to accept the findings and outcome of the investigation, whatever they are. All right. We'll hold you to that there, Vince. Despite stepping away from his role as CEO for the time being, the company said McMahon will still maintain creative control, I did mention that, of ongoing WWE storylines while he is under investigation. Stephanie McMahon, who has worked within the company and appeared in the Ring in character, Jesus Christ, stepped back from her role as WWE Chief Brand Officer back in May, after the investigation was reportedly already underway, posting on her LinkedIn that she was taking time to focus on her family, according to Cultaholic. I don't know anything about them. An unnamed source who claims to have knowledge of the reasoning said Stephanie's leave of absence had nothing to do with her father's ongoing investigation. Remains to be seen. Until the conclusion of the investigation into recent allegations, I'm honored to assume the role of interim chairwoman and CEO. I love WWE and all it continues to do to entertain billions around the world, she tweeted. McMahon is scheduled to appear on tonight's episode of SmackDown. When was this published? I was going to say, this had to have been like, today. Wait, they're airing Smack... Oh, yeah, today's Friday. Pfft, I thought today was Tuesday for some fucking reason. I'm sorry. So let's see here. Take over CEO. Yeah, actually, that Kotaku article pretty much covered everything, I think. I'll still leave a link to all the other articles I pulled up. So, yeah, there's Kotaku's logo, Vince McMahon stepping back. This is big. This is actually really big. Let's see. Because Cage Side also talked about this. So, this is bad for a lot of people. Not just Vince McMahon. This is bad for a lot of people. Bad for a lot of people that honestly kind of had this shit coming like a long time in the making, because the way they've managed talent has been fucking terrible. Also, I need to take these gloves off. The way they've managed talent has just been absolutely fucking terrible. You had the whole Sasha and Naomi walkout, which, we see Sasha's walkout from the company, and then I'm going to double check, see if there's any been update on that, because allegedly she was released, but nothing's been confirmed by that, or been confirmed about that, so I'll have that in the background, so we'll cover that as well. Yeah, this is basically, let's see, Lowe's company committed to working with. Yeah, okay, so it's basically the same thing that we just read in that Kotaku article, but I'll still leave a link to Cage Side Seats thing. But yeah, this is big news. This is very big news, because if Vince McMahon has to permanently step down, I think this is actually be a good thing for the company. I think this would be a good thing for the performers. I honestly, genuinely want creative to have somebody new in charge. Like, I would want, I don't know, a Triple H. I'm sorry. I've been out of the loop on who's still employed in the background of this company. Like, I've been following, like, the pay-per-views results and all that other stuff. I've been following that for the most part. Like, I know Cody Rhodes is injured. I know Randy Orton recently got injured. I think there's one more that's like out for a while. I can't remember who, but it's like, who are they gonna pair up with Roman Reigns? But I guess not Brock Lesnar. But then again, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, that's been done to death, and like that's just. Excuse me, shit. Where's it? It's over there, but I'm almost done anyways. But yeah, it's like, how are they going to pair? Who are they going to pair Roman Reigns with? Especially since he's kind of dialed back his appearances, which I don't blame the guy. I mean, the dude's routinely been a part of the show for almost two, kind of bordering on. It's been bordering on 3 years now since he became the tribal chief. Like, since he took the tribal chief role, yeah, he's been around for a hot minute, and he's been putting in the work and everything like that. And I respect the fuck out of him for doing that. Yeah, I mean. Big news. Also, I recommend you check out JD from New York, BC Amplified, and OTRS Central. Because I'm sure, I know BC Amplified covered this story quite literally right as I was about to start recording this, because I saw him live on YouTube. I think JD from New York covered this maybe last night. If not, he's going to cover it. No, I think he's going to cover it later on today, because I remember seeing on Twitter that he said, like, I'm going to go to sleep, and then when I wake up, we're going to talk about this. So check him out. I should have this uploaded before he goes live. Not that he needs to shut up for me, because he has a much bigger following than I do, but I'm going to shout him out nonetheless because I like his content. All right, so with the Sasha Banks release, when was this? The 16th, so this was yesterday. Sasha Banks and Naomi walked out on WWE Raw. Yep, exactly 1 month ago, and they definitely were suspended. And they had to basically relinquish the tag titles that they had. I cannot confirm that she's released, but I did hear late last week that her attorneys were working on getting this done. Oh, right. That's what I wanted to get into. So she hasn't been released, but she wants out. In their minds, they could clone Sasha with somebody else and have her fit that role, and no problem. It is now a role you are playing. It is a role of middle of actors. Except for Roman Reigns or Cody Rhodes, those guys are the stars. What the hell is Zarian? From Matt Mind, I don't know who that is. But yeah, as far as I know, Sasha's still currently as of the uploading of this or recording of this video, or actually I should say upload because I'm going to upload this as soon as I get done recording it, and after I watch it, make sure I don't say anything or misrepresent anybody or anything like that. But as far as I can tell, Sasha's still employed by the company, but she's talking to her attorneys to get a release. Like, she wants out, and I don't blame her. Like, the frustration that a lot of the talent has had with this company, it's understandable, 100%. But with this whole Vince McMahon thing, if they have to get rid of, let's say, Kevin Dunn, I don't think Kevin Dunn's actually involved in this investigation. As far as I can tell, it's just John Laurinaitis, which, by the way, he's gone. Like, that's the foregone conclusion, regardless of the allegations, if they're true or not. That dude's gone. Like, he is 100% on his way out because of this. Vince McMahon, that's a tougher one to crack because I couldn't tell you if he's going to be on his way out or not. I honestly don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on that one, but Laurinaitis for sure is on his way out. I don't think Nick Khan's going to be out of here. I think Nick Khan's outside of this whole investigation, and I'm pretty sure Kevin Dunn is as well, even though I think the company would benefit from the two of them being kicked out as well. But, baby steps. Like, at least Laurinaitis is on his way out because fuck that guy. And honestly, fuck Vince McMahon. That dude should have been gone fucking decade. Like, that dude should have been gone decades ago. Like, by all means, let him be a shareholder and everything, but let the creative direction be managed by people that are more in tune with the modern day audience. And that isn't to say that Vince is completely full of bad ideas or that he's said no to really good ideas when they were really good. The Tribal Chief, for example. But the main thing that needs work in this company, in my opinion, is creative and the booking. Creative and the booking have been the two worst parts of this company. And I can't really speak to AEW because I honestly haven't watched AEW. I haven't caught up with them. I've watched snippets and clips of shit that they put on YouTube. But for the most part, I haven't really followed with what they're doing. But if Sasha ends up over in AEW, hopefully they treat her better. But I've heard some really bad shit about their women's division and the way that they're booked and managed and everything like that. It's arguably as bad, if not worse, than WWE's. But I want Sasha to succeed because she's a fantastic performer. I'm a big fan of hers, and I want her to do well. But yeah, back to it. Yeah, Vince. Whoops, that's the wrong one. That's the Huffington Post. I'm not gonna leave a link to them because the Kotaku article here covered everything. So Kotaku gets all the credit because that's where I got all my information that I just shared with all of you. But yeah, like I said, I wish I could have looked at that Washington. What the hell are they called? What's Wall Street Journal? That's what they're fucking. I was having a brain fart there for a second. Yeah, I wish I could check out that Wall Street Journal article, but here I'll fucking show you. Proof of my purchase, if you will. Well, lack of purchase. Continue reading your article with a WSJ membership special offer: $8 per month. View membership options. No fucking thank you. I'd rather just have adverts on my thing. I have ad block on, so it's it's kind of a gotcha thing. But yeah, I'm curious as to see how this is going to play out with Vince McMahon stepping back and what's going to turn out from this investigation. The only thing I can say for sure that I feel confident saying is that Laurinaitis is done. Like, the dude's going to take his millions and go home and, retire and be a happy man. Like, he's not going to suffer because of this, but he's definitely out of the job after this. I think he's out of the job. But let me know what you think down below, and I shall see you all next time. Bye!